But anyway, um, but you know what I mean? It's like, there we go. It's, we stream because we love to stream, but people can't watch us every day. I can't expect, you know, somebody, say Beans watches you. You can't expect Beans to be here 7 days a week. You know what I mean? That's not normal, right? If you had a Thursday, Friday stream, well, I can expect that. That's more common sense, right? But to be here 7 days a week, that's not reasonable. But if I had 2,000 viewers and, 200 of them each day, that's still good numbers. That's what should happen. But follows, on Twitch basically don't mean anything because you don't have people. Yeah, no, I got dropped too. And I was saying, like you were like me, right? We stream every day, whether we love it because we're bored or we want to, interact and get out with the people. We can't expect our viewers to be here 7 days a week. If we did a normal stream that was 2 days a week or 3 days a week, you can expect numbers to be higher, and they should be higher. But when we stream excessive amounts, it's a little bit hard, right? And that's just the way it works. Because then I'm going to use Beans as an example. Like, Beans can't sit and watch you 7 days a week because she's got a normal life. She's got things to do. You know what I mean? So it would be like, well, if it was a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, oh yeah, she can get an hour here, an hour there, and that's what you expect. But if you have 2,000 viewers and you can get, 10% each day, 100 people each day, 200 people each day, yeah, I keep getting dropped, it seems like. I don't understand why, but if I get dropped again, I'll probably be gone. But anyway. Yeah, no, I keep getting dropped for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not running anything out of the normal. But, but that's what I mean, right? Like, you got to like streaming, and you got to do it for the love of it, and hopefully it works. We're not all blessed to be overnight sensations. But we all wish we were, And that's the hard part. Got to stop doing that. Well, we just got to get focused and focus on what we can handle and do what we can. And it's funny too because, you rely on other channels to give you shout outs, right? And a lot of it is timing, right? You're on the West Coast, so you stream at a time that's reasonable for you. You look at the viewerships across Twitch, it's basically the morning of Europe when they're awake is when everybody's watching. Because North America doesn't seem to be watching as much as Europe, in my opinion. And Australia's all over this stuff. So, are we in the wrong time frame by not promoting to them? Like I noticed certain streamers who stream like would be daytime Australia or daytime Europe, which would be like midnight for them, but they do it because that's where all the viewers are. Here's a good question. Would you as a CNC expert do better in Germany with Germans watching than you would having people from California watch? You know what I mean? But that's the thing, right? You've got to constantly look at the business and say, where is the business at? Like, if you look at stream numbers for anybody in 3D printer, right? Lily has pretty good numbers, and she's only in the EU time frame, right? You look at Pezlish, she's good. She's out of Montreal, but she's got big viewers because she is like, very good at what she does, and she's sponsored to the teeth, and she has a very good way of promoting and helping the industry grow. She is very good at it. You know, then you look at somebody like Zombie's numbers are pretty high. Why are Zombie's numbers high? What time is he at? Right? He runs late at night, morning time for Australia. Are all his people Australian, European? You know, and that's what you got to figure out, because if it's better, you know, maybe it's better I stream later at night. You know, I get more people from Europe or whatever, or earlier in the morning. You know, and that's where we have to figure out, because I know, like, when I stream, if I stream, say, anywhere between 3 to 5 Eastern, I don't get anybody. Period. Nobody. Nobody from the East, nobody from the West. Nobody. Why? Well, it's bedtime for Australia. Europe is at dinner time. The East is still at work. I get nothing. It's a terrible time frame for me. You know what I mean? And that's where you have to find out where the people are. And of course, you know, I always hope that somebody says, "Oh, hey, this Gigi guy is really good. Let's get all our high school friends to boost his numbers on YouTube really quick," and I'm happy. You know, it's just like overnight sensation, right? But you really got to have somebody who buys into you and wants to be a part of that. And no, I'm not talking to people who buy into you because they want to get what you have and rip you off. Not those people. There are plenty of them. And they drive me crazy. Come over and take care of my kindness and then stick me. And get no love back. And those aren't the ones you need. And the other thing too is basically, you know, speaking of time frames, streaming when Pezliz and Zombie does the Z and Z show, you're not going to get any viewers. That time zone is taken, you know, from the 3D print community. If you go through all the 3D printers or print people and you look at what time they're streaming and what they're doing, where they all are, you know, they're at certain streamers during certain times. Don't stream during those times. You're basically fighting an uphill battle. You need to stream at off times to give people to say, hey, you know, I didn't get to check this guy out. Let me get over here. Or you need somebody with big numbers to raid you with hundreds of lurkers and they're just lurking all day. You know, every day. But yeah, no, I think you do good. Your numbers are pretty good. Yeah, tomorrow's a new game. Woo! I'm going to get up early. Hopefully it's up early. I'm going to try to get that yard work bagged up and not overexert myself where I'm sleeping all day. But in all honesty, if you want to grow content-wise, you got to find somebody who's going to work with you. Somebody who believes in you, who wants to grow with you. You know, and it's kind of harmonious. You know, let's grow our channels together. You know, I help you, you help me. Let's do this. You know, and see where it goes, kind of thing, right? Because it's almost impossible today to do it on your own. It's you know, it's pretty tough. And you know, it'd be kind of cool for you because you are a designer and you do things. You should have, you know, a day where somebody throws out and say, okay, well, we want Maker to make this. because we were all kind of curious on how to build one of these and see if you can make it with the community and, kind of have it like an interactive, let's grow along. Okay, what should we put next? Do you want to use circle, square, cylinder, whatever, and then build it, right? I mean, it would be really neat, But I could probably go through a whole list of 3D printer people that I love watching, like Retro Maker, building miniature buildings and painting them and, gluing them and doing the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's a great thing to watch, right? Very interactive. You learn a lot from it. But unfortunately, I think right now the problem with the 3D print community, it's a very, I don't want to say cutthroat environment, but it's like who can one up who kind of thing. Instead of all, let's grab 5 developers, work together, and let's design something really cool. It's like who can one up who and get it to market first, And that's what makes it hard, right? It's like where we as artists, I watch thousands of artists, and I wish to God I had their ability or knew how to use the program as well as they do, or, whatever cheat tool they've got, but they're not going to tell me, they're not going to help me. It's just, you guys got to watch and learn. And if I was cute as half of their avatars, man, I'd have thousands of viewers. But you're like me, we say whatever's on our mind, and that's the way it is, and too bad we're stubborn, and some people don't like that crap. Well, I told you, officer, you should have put down that donut. No, my problem, your belt doesn't fit. Stop eating it. Jesus. What do you want me to do for you? I can't help you. But that, that's the nature of it, right? But at the same time, we also have to be civil and be polite and say, yeah, that's actually, I like that idea. That's a good thought. Let's analyze that. Let's figure out if we can do that. Yeah, I think I'd crap my pants if I had 40, 50 people on every time I streamed. I would be like, oh, something's going on here. Something different. But I'm happy with the 3. I'm happy with the 10. I'm happy with the 1. I'm happy with whatever. Because it gets good time to have a conversation. And, I don't necessarily have to be doing whatever all day. But yeah, I think you did good, man. I think the problem is you just don't give yourself enough credit. And here's what I mean by that. Name me 5 CAD artists, designers who do models as well as you do. Oh man, I'll be lucky to hit 5 every day for 3 months. I'm trying to get to a 5 average right now. But I mean, serious, right? You don't give yourself enough credit. And you've made some really good models for Dark Star and stuff, man. So I mean, that's also hard, right? You're designing models for a game that doesn't have any basis of a pre-existing structure, right? You're building it from the ground up. That's pretty impressive, dude. You know what I mean? So when you think about it, I mean, that's pretty cool. And then it's like that whole, like that mentality. If I do it and one kid smiles, that's all I needed. If I can make one child happy with something that I created or did, and they loved a piece of art, or they wanted to start drawing, or they wanted to make bracelets, or they did something and they enjoyed it and they smiled and had fun, that's more than anything in the world, man. Right there, you inspired somebody, and that's huge. Doesn't matter how much money I make. It doesn't matter whatever. That inspiration to a child, opens up a whole world of opportunities. He could be the next person standing on Mars. Who knows, right? Oh, and if you haven't seen, did you see, I think it's Persa, who did the space grade filament? It costs like $290 a roll, but it's like space grade. That's crazy. And we're at the point where we can actually build functioning parts for satellites. That's insane. You know what I mean? The 3D market, at some point, people like you shenanigans who are designers who are doing things, if the right companies see that, say, hey, we want you to design us a modular arm. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. It opens the door to people, right? So you just got to keep your head down, keep working. I mean, there's possibilities in the future for everybody who's going down the right way, right? They just need people to see them, but there is. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. I would love to design something for a space station, and be like, "Ooh, cool! Look, I made this joint to seal a hatch without actually having to use a rubber gasket, or something." You know what I mean? It would be cool. Hey, Gigi, design us our next space logo. Not a problem. I'm all over it, man. That'd be awesome. But that's what I mean. Like, there's a whole bunch of things out there, right? You just got to know people. In the orchard. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that we're all in positions where, like, you need a big streamer to support you, right? Like, you need somebody like T-Pain, I don't know, Pirate Software, I Show Speed. You need these big people to say, hey, I was checking out this cat the other day. He's really good at this. You guys should give him a check out, and, let's all hit him up and check him out for a few days. And, we need, and that's what Twitch is lacking is the help from other people believing in you, right? You know what I mean? We need bigger streamers to empower the smaller ones to keep driving. Because one day, there'll be a changing of the guard, but right now, the problem is it's like, no, I'm making $20,000 a month. I'm gonna keep milking it. Screw all them people, and that's the attitude, right? But if somebody in the 3D print world who had hundreds of thousands of viewers say, hey, check out this artist over here, he's drawing some really cool things, that's not taken away from your community. Your 3D print community is still going to be there. You're just giving this other person a chance. It's like, if you go to a convention and you talk to somebody and say, oh yeah, I saw you, I like what you do. It's like, you want to see something, you should check out this designer over here, he's really good. And just give a word of mouth and a little bit of help. You'd be surprised how meaningful and how much that means to somebody. And that's like I tell people all the time. Like, when you look at the people who are on my the streamers I recommend to watch, I've asked every one of those people before I put them on there if I could put them on there because I believed in something they did or I like something they do, and I would be honored to promote them. You know what I mean? So when I look at that as that's a serious thing, and if everybody in Twitch would do that, you'd have a better Twitch community for one. You know, it's not like Amaranth's giving me a shout out or nothing. Even though she's the next talk partner for the TwitchCon. Well, give me a shout out. You know, watch my stream for a minute. You know, get to know some of the small people. You know what I mean? Pay attention. I mean, I go through, you know, I'm part of the Crafty Collective. I watched everybody on that list. You know, I'm in part of Mocha Loco. I go through and I try to watch everybody on that list. You know what I mean? Oh, she's the queen of OF. But you know what I mean? We're all part of a bigger thing where we basically took over television to make it, hey, it's 30 minutes with me. You know, you want to watch me for 30 minutes? Watch me. And that's changed the whole dynamic, right? But at the same time, we've also created to where narcissists and selfish people and arrogant people can do their own thing and they don't care about anybody else. Which kind of goes back to that whole, you destroy that whole dynamic. So, you know, unfortunately, I'm a nurturer. I like helping people. That's just the way I am. You know, and hopefully one day they help me back. Who knows? But we'll see. And I mean, I wouldn't care who it is, right? Like, I've been in channels where somebody will say something, you know, ask about streamers, and I chimed up I was a streamer, and I got my butt chewed for half an hour, right? Streamer accused me of trying to steal their stream, and I was like, I'm not trying to steal crap, lady. There was a question asked in chat, I answered it, and you're ripping me a new one. And I'm like, way to be a Twitch partner, you know? And I do realize it's your business, and I do realize it's that, but you just had a blow up in front of thousands of people. Who looks the fool? Wasn't Giggy. Might have been Karen. Who looks the fool? You know, you got to remember, it's not just who's watching. I mean, we have VODs. Anything I say, you can watch a year from now. You can watch 10 years from now. And somebody can say, oh, hey, you were that jerk who said these girls were this. No, I didn't. It's on this date, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, you know. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to kind of be cautious, too, at the same time, right? That's why I try to use family-friendly language. Even though I can talk like a sailor like anybody else. You know, words are mightier than the sword, you know. Pen's mightier than the sword. Whatever. You know, it's like artists get in trouble for drawing nudes, or musicians get in trouble for playing music, or whatever. It's only because somebody cried foul. You know? And at some point when you're drawing a picture, you got to draw the figure you're drawing first anyway, so what's the big deal? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, really? And I'm pretty sure soon it's going to be like, oh, hey, that's one of Bob's designs. You stole that design. You know, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to turn into a nightmare when that happens, you know, because it will turn into a bunch of people blaming people. It's going to get out of hand, you know. But then is it the 3D print community's job to self-police itself? You know, is it, if you know that viewer A is doing bad things, should everybody boycott viewer A? Or it's like, no, you know, viewer A is paying me $5 a month, I'm going to keep viewer A. You know what I mean? It's, where's that line, right? Where's that line? You know, like I sit here and I look at this, you know, there's 48 hours, what does it say? 48 hours of bonus gift subs left. Valorant Champions will add 1 gift sub for every 5 subs until October 1st. Well, I better get going and get some people. But everybody's doing a subathon, you know. And I'm like, well, am I supposed to beg for subs like everybody else? Or am I supposed to what? I mean, I've even seen subs where it says, you know, I'm sleeping and it's an avatar. And I'm like, I'm watching your pictured person with their eyes closed on a screen for 12 hours? I'm like, what? And you're getting paid for that? I'm like, what? What am I missing? You know, personally, what am I missing? I'm missing something. If that's popular, I'm missing something. I don't understand how something works. I can draw a picture of a sleeping person. You want to watch it? Sure, pay me. I don't know. You know what I mean? Used to be called those peepers, you know, peeping toms or whatever. It wasn't nice to be one of those. I don't know, man. World is a different place. And I'm pretty sure we're at the point where pretty soon smartphones will be scratch and sniff, so you can go to dating sites and you want to swipe left or swipe left, but you can smell it first. You know what I mean? Put on a VR headset and be like, oh, okay, I like this experience. Yeah, thumbs up. It's what? But, you know, the world's getting crazy. But I will take a holographic dancer on my desk. I would love to have like a Star Wars type holographic dancer. You know, because those were so cool in the movies, right? Like, it'd be like, oh, that'd be such a memorable, you know, piece of memorabilia to have, like a Twi'lek dancing. You know, that would be so cool to actually have it and it's fully functional. That would be neat. You know, so there are some cool things, right? But it's just like, wow. All right, man. Well, you have a good day, dude. Get some sleep. And good chatting. And get back at it. Because tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't remember what Tuesday is. But you get back to Whip Wednesday or whatever. So work. But anyway, yeah, have a good night, man. I got to get back to thinking, or I should actually go take a nap. I'm watching another streamer at the moment play a game, and it's like, oh, I never played that game. It looks pretty good. I should play it. Yeah, tactics will be great. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to need a lot of coffee. All right, man. Well, have a good night. And thank you for being here. All right, chat. So we were drawing a bathhouse, Japanese bathhouse. Well, actually, Gigi's harem is what we're going to call it. With figures. Which we're going to draw the waifus. All of them. We're going to top that list. I got to really think about this first. What is that? Wow. But yeah. I have my headset playing still. All right, let's put that back on. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Where has it gone? All right. So this was the 5 heads tall or 4 heads tall we were using here. I should do that in blue. This one. So I can get an idea of what people are going to be like. There I opened my heart, saying, carry a torch with a hue, yeah, brings. If there was name after all this time, in the roughness of my mind. As a guide for you, as the cold rain falls, it falls away. But my heart is true, and I wait for you. As the cold rain falls, it falls away. and my heart is true. The kimono here. Kimono. Oh, maybe not. Hold on a minute. We could do a bathhouse, right? We're doing a bathhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta have food somewhere. Maybe sake bottle. My heart lies for the open sky. Ooh, cottony. And I wait for you as the cold rain falls, it falls away, and my heart is true. And I wait for you, falls, it falls away. Conjurando un amor más fuerte que la eternidad, daría cualquier cosa. Y eso es lo que hago. Antiguas estrellas vivían. And your heart is true. And I wait for you. As the cold rain falls, it falls away. But my heart is true. De la noche ando more. Y a vez de la noche cuando ando de un amor más fuerte que la eternidad. Daría cualquier cosa y eso es lo que hago. Antiguas ya vivían. Pida los espíritus escondidos de otra vez que me venden tu amor. Yo vago entre dos ando de amor, desviados sin encontrar. Oh, oh, oh. Un rayo de amor apáranos dentro de la noche y de tu corazón. Cuando despeces mi pensarás, o si en mi pensarás. De la noche. And no man trial. Whoa, 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 whoa. amor, no buenos. La noche, toda tu corazón. Ni pensarás. No, ni pensarás. Well, what, my Spanish singing? That's horrid. My singing is horrid. You just sweet on me, that's all. That's crazy. My singing is terrible, lady. How are you? You having a good day? I'm drawing my Japanese harem bathhouse scene. I'm sketching it out, trying to figure out what I want to do. It has come to an end. Another moment's past that will not come again. Yeah, she's probably on the phone. It's in a shade of oak, so it has always been. And it's true that I'll miss you, but I'll see you again. Oh, that's good. Uh-oh, something's wrong. What's going on? Having a fantastic day. You tell those boys not to call and they start towing the line? Well, what's going on here? You wake up in Oz or what? Is this chance? It will not bomb again. I kept you entertained all morning? Really? I was just talking smack. You may have... Oh, are you talking about the new name for our show? We came up with some name... Yeah. We came up with some names for our show. Dark and I have been busy. Of course, he likes Giggy and the Dom. I mean, well, it's kind of simple. It works, whatever. I think I liked, what is it? The Dom of Papercraft, Miss Joyful Designs, and the Professor Giggy. You just figure out which one you like. Destroy this pain. Boom, 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 boom. Miss this chance. It will not come again. You mean more than you may ever know. Don't linger where the moss slowly grows. Not sure that is a fair assessment of you. You're not the Dama Papercrafts? Is it darker than that? The Queen of the Guillotine! I mean, what do you want? More? She may chain you up, whip you, spank you, whatever, but she'll also cook you a pie. Miss Joyful Designs. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, mistress, can I have some more strawberry trifle? Is there hung up on a thing like this? Hey. Not the wooden spoon. No, not the wooden spoon. I'm just teasing. But I'm glad you're having a wonderful day. That's good. That's awesome. I think Dark already has too much he can handle. I don't think he can handle more. What I must do. Her eyes could be what she said. No, I don't have any visions of anything. I'm drawing mine. Bath towel's optional. It's just called proper placements of arms and parts, so things aren't visible. Ah, there it is. The phone, the customer. Got your manipulations. Cut you down to size. Train. Hey, soul sister. Is that song? Hey, hey. Yes, it is. Oh, you asked me yesterday. I haven't heard them. I forgot to look them up too. You didn't give me I didn't have the name. I forgot the name. It's Eileen. It's E-L. So she can wail, huh? Out of Sweden. No, but out of Sweden. There are a lot of good female leads for metal bands. I'd have to look. I may have heard of her though. Of course, it pops up Bloodywood on the side. I do like Bloodywood. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Of course, I'm really big on Ginger. I love her voice. And she's a seat cover, shenanigans would say. I don't know that reference. She's a seat cover. Not a face mask? Yeah, I'll have to listen to it. Ah. Okay. I don't know if that's such a great reference, but yeah. Why am I freezing again? I'm sitting here freezing my butt off. Well, she could say something if you keep saying it repetitively. If you keep... There's a limit to how many times you can get away with saying it. I mean, come on now. You know as well as I do that limit's like this short. You said it once, don't say it again. You know, it was funny the first time. You know what I mean? Let's get to the point. Let's roll another... can I say that? I don't know if I can say that. Listen to a song. I don't know if I can say that out loud. Remember I used to see, she don't give a care for me. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I can say that on Twitch. I'll have to look that up. So let's get to the point. Let's roll. Another lamb in the field. And it's radio loud. You know, I don't know if I can. I gotta look at some of the words. But then I've seen some streams where they talk some pretty foul crap and it's like all good. Because the other thing too, I guess, in you can't really do it on stream either. Even though people do, because it's not legal worldwide, you can't necessarily do that. Can you? Up in between the memory and the dream. Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to look that up. Ad break. No. You're some kind of genius. I don't know. You must be some kind of genius. You must be some kind of genius. I don't know. Man, that was one long phone call. Sink ships, loose lips. Sink ships. Quadros, emas, quadros. What? Oh my lord, is that gorgeous. Okay, when somebody can paint a picture of space and it looks like you could touch it, oh my lord, that is beautiful. Hola, mi nome es Carol. Su famada pescologi facile pintado codos. IRL observando o se con me telescopio y track levas de segunda a sexta de pa facilitin ahora por lo oh. Snipping the lip, you move those hips, loose lips, sink ships. Cute too. Wow, she's actually really good. Oh, I was going to say, one of those t-shirts, welcome back, Miss Joyful Designs. Hopefully that client was nice to you. Don't make me come down there and show him a thing or two. You forget we work in an aluminum factory. We can wrap you up in wire and leave you hanging somewhere for hours. And that cracking wasn't your spine. Trust me, it's not your spine. So I'm glad you're having a great day. See how good the day can be when they don't call you first thing in the morning? Ah. Well, we know what that means. Okay, perfect. Well, good, you're in good mood. Awesome. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Of course, I got a headache now. Oh, I love headaches. You gonna take me home tonight? I'm gonna lie there with my line. You gotta have it all hang out and bottom, girl. You make the rockin' world go round. Should be peach bottom girls. What and what does that mean? What does what mean? You're in a good mood? No, you're in a great mood. It means your blood sugars are good. You've had a good sleep. What more could you want? What's it supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean, Mr. Giggy? Do I want to... Well, I'm not the Dom. I don't know what the list would entail. I'm an innocent, clean-minded individual, Joy. Thank you very much. Jeez. You're one of those girls my mother said to stay away from in high school. Bad influence, bad influence. You are so dry, and with a token motivating, sent to fly. I don't know how somebody can draw a picture of space that good. Holy crap. See, that's where, like, I wish I was an artist. I'm watching this, what's her name? Lokari? No. Loraki? Loraakl. Spanish lady. She's painting a picture of a ringed planet in space with asteroids, moons, the works. And oh my god, you can look like you could touch this thing. It's right there. It's so good. It's like, what? I beg to differ. I was innocent. That's not true. You've been hanging around Sassy Cat. That's probably what got in trouble. Yeah, watch her. She'll trick you. my streams are family friendly. And that's not true. You were innocent till you came in my streams. What do I do on my stream that would have made you non-innocent? No way, impossible. That one I'll need a list. Because I'm compassionate, I'm caring, I'm thoughtful, I'm helpful. I'm a marriage counselor, I'm a guidance counselor, I'm a therapist. There's nothing bad in my streams. Oh, it's because you looked at me too long and you said, oh, I'd like to do this to that guy. I see. That's okay. I can't control that. If I looked that good, I'm sorry. I was just blessed. Pretty face. Everybody likes to squeeze my cheeks. Just because he said he wore chaps one time doesn't mean everybody has to picture it. In July, on fire on river. You know, you ever watch that movie American Gigolo? I think it's American Gigolo, where the guy, what's his name? I think it's American Gigolo. Hold on. No, it's not that one. That's the Richard Gere one. The other one, where the guy Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, that one. With it's a comedy with Rob Schneider. It's a funny comedy, and you should watch it because he takes a job as like a gigolo, a male escort or whatever, right? Yet he's not like that. So he gets to know the ladies, you know, he's real comforting, caring, etc., etc., etc. You'll see that movie and you'll think, oh, that's like Giggy. Giggy's like that guy. It's you should watch that movie. It's pretty funny. I can't help if I'm charismatic. Some people like charismatic. And I like things on a darker scale. That's not my problem. Just because I go to the goth club on the weekends and end up in church on Sunday doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Yeah, you should check it out. It's a really good movie. It's called Deuce Bigelow. I am again. But yeah, I was just sitting here trying to figure out what to draw next. I think I'm going to draw like a Japanese bathhouse with a bunch of ladies. It's a Japanese bathhouse with a harem. Basically, is what this going to be. So I'm going to have, obviously water, women everywhere. Whether Giggy's in this picture or not, doesn't matter. But I'm going to make it my new desktop background. So clothing's optional, obviously, in a bathhouse. But that's what I'm thinking. And it'll have sakuras and pretty flowers. I want you to become sister, I'm you, dancing on the stage of memories. Yeah, I don't know how somebody can paint the galaxy and it looks that good. That is unreal. And of course, I'm looking for a wedding ring. Way to go, Giggy. Bye. So my streams have corrupted your mind, huh? I don't know if I buy that story. I think just because you were on the borderline, my streams might have pushed you over that line, but I didn't bring you that line. Wow, that's impressive. Oh, she's Portuguese. Oh, I could ask Isabel to translate all this for me. You're going to have to give me descriptive text on how an innocent person or a I don't know how. Hold on, I can't probably say innocent with a straight face. I don't know if I'm that innocent. Ah, so you find me appealing. Oh, is it because you came to a streamer who's stimulating your mind? Is that what it is? That I could buy. Pushing the envelope. Hey, I wasn't the one doing the naughty Santa cards. That wasn't me, so you can't blame me for you. Oh, wait a minute, see? Cannot blame me when you were already doing those. I came to your stream, you were doing nurse cards. You can't blame me. And if I'm not mistaken, I came to your stream before you came to mine. As I think I'm a founder in the second sub of lifetime. Because you popped up on the list on whatever group I'm in. The Gigi's Sexy Ladies Club. What club am I in? Come on, roll over. I know Moco Loco. What's the other one? It's going to roll the Craft Collective. That's what I was looking for. God, I forgot what groups I'm in. All that medication. No, I enjoy your streams. And a lot of it is too, you know, to be honest, if you want an honest assessment of your stream, I will give you one. If you want me to give you the husband answer, I'll give you that one. If you want the fluff, I'm more than happy to give you the fluff. You just tell me what you'd like to hear, and I'll tell you what the outcome is. And so fair. You want an honest assessment? Okay. So I came to your stream, right? And here was somebody who was crafting beautiful cards, very kind, very attentive to your crowd, you know, good speaker. It's a good stream. I mean, you have music playing, you have, you know, nice talking, you know, very, very imaginative mind on these cards. Like, you know, and that's kind of the I think the thing that gets me. Like, I watch a lot of paper crafters, and there's only a handful that I could say that you could put 50 different objects in front of them and say, make me 5 cards, and they'd come up with 5 really unique things that are gorgeous, and not many people can. So it's really cool, you know, being an artist, being able to see other creativity from sides that you don't normally see. Little glitter happy, but other than that, you know, it's what it is. But no, I'm just kidding. A little accident prone, but you know, but no, the streams are very good. They're very friendly, very honest, you know, very kind. You're willing to sit and talk with people, and you know, it's got a nice crowd. It's got a good vibe, right? And a lot of times it's about the vibe, right? You go somewhere and you want to be, as a viewer, you want to be recognized, right? You want to be able to talk to somebody. You want to be able to say hello, and somebody says, "Oh, hey, how's it going? How's the kids? You know, how's the wife, family, blah blah blah. You know, how's the boyfriend hunt? You know, how's the eye surgery? Whatever. You know, you're one of those people who have that, you know, great camaraderie with people." Along with the, you know, Australian voice that just get guys going, oh God, I got to get one of those, you know. But other than that, you know, it's like, yeah. I mean, I couldn't complain. You know, it's fun. It's good. Timing sometimes hard for me, but you know, it's good. And then I think too, you know, you can tell it's honest. It's not a fabrication. You know how many streamers you watch, and it's like, you know, how many streamers you watch, and they like, oh, hi, welcome to the Geeky TV show. Today I am Jeffrey Dahmer. Tomorrow I am Marilyn Monroe. Which one do you want? You know, and it's like that act, right? And you're like, oh, come on, I don't want either one of those. I want you to be you, you know, and that's really hard, because a lot of times I find, like, and especially with VTubers, because I don't mind like hands. Hands are great because you need to be able to see hands and see people being able to be carrying and crafting and see what they're doing. That's perfect. With VTubers, it's like, you know, you have this image that you're portraying, whether you look like that or not, I don't know, I don't care. But you're putting on a persona. If I put Spider-Man on the screen, you know, hey, I'm Spider-Man. You know? You know what I mean? And I'd have to be somebody else. It's like, oh, wait, Spider-Man wouldn't do that. Oh, wait, you know, let me get the villain. You know what I mean? And it's not authentic, right? So for me, it's like, whatever. I can't do it. Like, I like people to be authentic. Yeah, I'm going to give this person a shout out. Holy crap, this person. Let me see if I get this name right. You have to look at this person drawing right here, or painting. That's an L, I think. Yeah. Now, just pop over and look at her channel really quick and see the painting she's doing. Holy crap. I wish I could do that. And then pop back. I mean, I wish I could do that. That's gorgeous. Where's my water bottle? Damn, hold on, I need a water bottle. Yeah, no, you should see what she's got on the screen. It's gorgeous. It's like, wow. I wish I could do that. I should follow too. But you know what I mean? Like, I watch people all day. And it's people like this. And see, that's the other thing too. Like, your channel, probably my channel to some. Other streamers like Shenanigans 3D that I watch. You know, they all do something different. But they're good at it. They're passionate at what they do. It's inspiring. It makes you want to do better, or makes you want to grow as a person or as an artist or a crafter. And those are the channels that I kind of gear toward, right? Like, I don't give a crap about all these big name streamers who it's all about, oh, this and that, and I'm driving this new car and blah, blah. Who cares? I don't care. You know, it's not inspiring me. I need something that really gets me passionate about something, right? And that's what I mean. Like, I'll sit here and I'll be working on something and I'll pop my head up on a different artist, and you're just like, oh my Lord, you know, who has that ability? I wish I had that ability. And, you know, I look at this painting she's doing, and to be able to mix color on a canvas and to see things to that degree with ease, that's the thing I wish I would have. You know, like, I wish I could draw a person to T and just like, oh yeah, I can draw a person, blah, 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 here. And it's perfect. You know, that vision, that ability, that's what separates great artists from, you know, artists. And there are a lot of people who have the ability, talent, but some people are just gifted. And it's like, wow, I wish I was gifted. Yeah, you're a gifted S-talker. You talk so much crap, everybody buy your junk. You could sell property in Arizona right on the ocean front. Beachfront property in the middle of the desert. Oh, and definitely. I feel inadequate all the time, but at the same time, it's like, I'm pretty good. I'm going to get better by doing it more often. I'm going to do things, and one day, hopefully, I can achieve that. Will I? Who knows? But at least it sets a bar in my head where it's like, okay, let's try it. But to look at a picture and to be able to replicate it to such a, especially with lights, it's so hard to blend light. That's a hard talent to blend light. Like I'm dreading that firefly in October because I'm not going to be able to draw light. But some people can do. I mean, look at that. Oh my God, some people can do art light. It's just unreal. Yeah, but yeah, so no, it's crazy, but but yeah, I found you first, so don't blame me. It's more like you corrupting me, talking about food all the time, getting me all excited, and I can't have any. You can't eat it. Well, on to me. In the morning. I feel so bad. She's got degenerative spine disease. Such a beautiful voice. I think she's 67. I'd date her. Yes, I would. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh, wah, ah. Carpe diem, baby. Hey, Dark, have you ever wondered what Metallica would be like with a different drummer? That thought ever crossed your mind? All right. Yeah, we're not going to draw too much more. I'm going to bed. But anyway, we're going to draw bath scene. After I finish my other demons. I got demons and bath scenes Halloween. Oh my God. And gaming. Would they be as big, though, is the question. Or were they only big because he was such a driver of business rather than... Because he basically controlled that entire band. You know what I mean? Like, would they have ever been that big? Because basically it's Laura's vision, right? So that's always the question. Well, they made a lot of money, though, man. It was a powerful band. Got to give them that much. All right. Well, there you go. At least you're getting smarter than the Automod. It is by no means exhaustive or all inclusive. That's for sure. Now here's the question. Is it wrong to draw a flotation device in water down here in a bathhouse? Person in a flotation device. Is it wrong? Or does it kind of get the point across? And they're not really innuendos. I think, as an artist, you always push the edge of what people's eyes can see. It was like the walrus, right? Everybody first thing says, oh, nice pair of whatever. I drew a walrus, man. That's all there was to it. I drew a walrus. Just because that's what you see? That means I made you think as an artist. That works great for me. It becomes a talk of conversation. So I don't know if it's innuendos or secret meanings of the occult. Putting secret hypnotic messages in there. Oh, buy more donuts. Eat more sausage. You know what I mean? Bangers and mash every Friday, 5 o'clock at Old Skippy's. God, I could do some bangers and mash too right about now. You know what was the worst part about being sick? Is making an entire, I'm going to say bag of mashed potatoes and gravy. Mashed potatoes and gravy while you have cancer, and that's all you can eat is mashed potatoes with a lot of butter and gravy. Just to get it down. And I'm like, that was my meal half the time. Eat a cup of mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh my God, it was terrible. That's my husband said exactly the same thing with the walrus. But art is art, right? If it makes you think and it makes you do whatever, that's good. And just because I started with drawing the nose first doesn't mean that, whatever, right? And it's pixelated. It's a pixel picture. It's even worse. That was even made it more, it's like squares. Which was a great experience to do, but yeah, I drew some big ones. Oh, Al Bundy would have been proud of those. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to definitely do that. Oh. So holiday cheese and crackers. Oh, I didn't have a snack. Oh, I gotta have a snack. Oh, it's too late. If I eat these now, I can't lay down, right? Hold on a minute. No, I'm gonna eat these now. I gotta have something to eat. I'm just thinking of how to do this picture. There's a lot of it, and a lot of it I think about, can I do it on stream? Can I show certain things? Because I'm looking at 6, 7 different women on screen. Probably minimal or no clothing or partial clothing. And I'm just waiting for the one Karen to report me. But and then I'm thinking lines. In all honesty, I'm thinking whether I need to push the house back, more water, placement of where this picture should be. And we're only offended by the female figure in the West. The East doesn't care. They'll draw whatever, they're fine with it. In the West, we go crazy. Like, we're like that little schoolboy, like, oh my gosh, she's so loud, and go nuts. It's like, what? Calm down. I wonder why you're all going to jail. Did you have a nice cup of tea? For lunch? The boys bring you tea? Were they like freaking out like why we couldn't call you this morning? Or were they okay with it? Inquiring minds want to know. You didn't get a tea. Is it because they couldn't call you so they didn't get you a tea? Are they punishing you? What's going on here? Where's the gratitude in that one, huh? Is the one who brings you the tea usually the one who calls you all the time? Let's clarify that one first. Is that... Because now I'm curious. Oh, different person. So it's spreading around the office. Oh, now you're definitely in trouble. Mm-hmm. Yep. I see what's happening. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but holy crap. Oh, don't worry. She's got industrial, all kinds of things around that shop. That'll qualify. I'm sure she's got bullhorns, all kinds of things. Australian safety advisory coming in. Put away the stuff, quick. Do it now, boys. Don't make me get out the chains. a minute. I didn't give my sub this month, did I? Oh, I could probably use my Prime sub. Nope, nothing. Oh no. She has other ways of persuading her work to do whatever. And it would be like, boys, you like when I bring those muffins in, don't you? Well, you're not getting any muffins till you do A, B, and C. So you better get working. Because no more homemade muffins until you do this. And them boys get up and do it right away. No questions asked. She knows how to control the floor. Trust me. It's the same she does at home. No, those biscuits are for soup. Don't even think about it. This big wooden spoon right here will crush all your knuckles in one fell swoop. And you'll be eating your food through a straw. That's funny, you know, because when I said all that, you know what I was thinking of? Have you ever seen the movie Misery? That's a psychotic, one of those mind screw movies ever made, man. I remember watching that as a kid. Oh my God. When she took that sledgehammer, I was like, okay, he's not going anywhere. It was like, wow, there are people actually like that. And you know, your brain starts thinking when you're younger, like, is that real? Is that people like that? Only one Karen? Bully have not posted a chat. Okay, what? Only one. Oh, there's probably hundreds of Karens. I don't know. I don't know what you call a group of Karens. It's not a flock. That's an interesting question. What is a plural group of Karens? Do we call it the nut house? What do we call it? What do we call a flock of Karens? Anybody know? If you figure it out, let me know. That's why we have the international road rage symbol. I'm not going to do it, but you know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows it. Well, see, that'd be wrong to the crows, man. Then you're insulting the crows. See, I thought about that, but I don't know if I want to insult the crows, because the crows don't act like that. You can't call them a gaggle or cackle. You know, you don't want to offend the witches because they're nicer. Yeah, it's funny. Some of the videos, from the Karen videos you'll see on YouTube. Oh my God. It's like, you can't act like that. You got to know everybody's got a cell phone, that they're recording you. You know, you can't. Do you really want to be that person? I mean, that's horrible. I gotta go to the salon and see if they'll dye my hair. I think by the time I try to wash my own hair and dye it, it's cheaper for me to go have somebody else massage my head and do it for me. That makes sense. Oh, oh no, I'm getting tired. It's starting to get colder. I'm going to have to start wearing a toque to bed. Yeah, I don't see how people have that kind of vision. Holy crap, man. But yeah. So yeah, we'll get back to... Oh, tomorrow's Final Fantasy Day. Might be an all-day stream. If I can get it early enough. I don't know what time they're going to release it. Actually, if they release it in 7 minutes, I may have to go get a cup of coffee. Hold on a minute. What time do they usually release stuff? I think it doesn't release till... They don't release stuff till like 10 Pacific or something? Of course, then I was looking at the new Digimon game. Because there was a trailer for it on Steam. And I was like, alright, let me check this out. And I was like, oh my god, that looks so good. Until I saw the price. And I'm like... No, all PC games aren't $99. Let's stop that crap right now. You know? And so like the Ultra Edition was like 170 or something. I'm like, come on, man. And of course I'd have to buy the Collector's Edition because I like cute costumes. It's like, oh, come on. I'm going to have to sell blood or sell kids or whatever. However, make money on Twitch. I don't know. I got to do something. I got to start blasting my Ko-fi site and say, hey, coffee fund, let's go double it. Giggy needs video games. Or art supply. You know, somebody had said to me, why don't I make a throne wish list thing? And I don't know if I want to do that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for a streamer? Because I would feel bad if I put like if I put like something that was expensive, like say for example, I put like a $300 Lego set or something. To me, that would feel wrong, right? It'd be like, I'm okay with like if you want to give me $5 for a coffee, that seems reasonable. Or if you want to donate some bits, you know, like here's $1 or $2, you know, go buy a pencil, that's fine. But I have seen some of these where basically, if I'm going to be, like say for example, I'm an artist and I'm going to do something on stream, well, you're paying for all my supplies or I'm not doing it. And to me, that's like, hold on a minute. You're the one putting on this show. You're the one who's streamer, right? You should be putting on content and people want to give you out of kindness, not like you guilt them or make them feel bad or you know, it's whatever. But I've seen it, you know, I've seen it both ways. Like I've seen people, and some people will put things in there that are expensive. You know, like, oh, I need a new Porsche, you know. Or I need a new fancy guillotine, you know. Or, you know, well, what's wrong with the $5 guillotine versus the $500 guillotine? You know what I mean? Does it actually cut the paper 1 micron finer? I mean, you know, and some people go all out, right? Like, oh no, I got to have red panda hairbrushes or red horse hairbrushes or, you know, something's fancy. And I'm like, I'm using a $2 Walmart brush. What's the problem here? Guillotine? Guillotine? Why, did I say it wrong? It's correct, isn't it? How you making me speech impediment here? I haven't had one of those since I was little, lady. Come on. I talk with the lisp. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's the French word for the thing that, you know, blade comes down through the... Vive la roi. Right through the... It's on Horatio Hornblower a lot. They used it a lot. It's kind of cool if you ever watch Horatio Hornblower. Great series. Great English series. Everybody should watch that series. 667 DVD set. Horatio Hornblower. My fine gentleman. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard. Hold on, now we gotta put some roses at the bottom, I think. Let's add some roses and Can I say that? She's got fire in those bridges. Some of us seniors are having a moment. I might have to try this delivery of groceries at home, though. Well, that's good. Because, you know the funny part, and I guess I've had this talk with the boys. I am older than Shenanigans and I am older than Bob. Bob is the baby of the three of us. When it's like, what? You know, we had this talk one day, we were all talking about our age and I'm like, you're what? I'm like, no way, you can't be that old, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, crap, I'm old. I didn't think I was old until I had that conversation with them. And I was like, oh man, and I'm streaming. I'm like, oh god, I'm old. It was funny. It was good times though. Hope Bob's doing okay with that back though, man. That sucks when you tweak your back. I've been there. That's horrible. You can't function. You can't do anything. Dude, I would totally buy that painting right there to hang in my room. Yeah, not when you're about. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It is kind of crazy to think though, when you think about people's ages and things like that. You know, hell, Maker's a baby compared to most people. Okay, now you don't want to work for me? What just happened here? Oh, you are there. I just can't see you. Okay, that color is too bright light. Can't see that color. Huh. Okay, we gotta go darker. I can't see that color. That's murky. Yeah, it always does when somebody says they're under a certain thing. Yeah, I agree. I've seen that happen too. It's just like everybody just says, whoop! I'm not talking. But then, you know, who's the parent that let them on there, right? Because it had to be somebody who's watching him on a normal basis, because they're not going to just find a trucking stream. You know, so it's probably somebody's kid, right? Which is fine, because that's like when his kid is on, you know he's there, but he's got a parent there, right? If the parent was there, then it'd be okay, I think. But the language changes. some black ink splatters on the coloring page, and you can color whatever the heck you want. There's some flowers, some bubbles, some roses. Some feathers already done for you, which I can't stand. I need those feathers to be transparent. Oh, I should have done them on separate pages, and then I could have had them all move. Wait a minute. I can have them all move. Hold on a second, because isn't the picture... No, the picture cuts off the border. Oh, now I know what I did wrong. I gotta practice animation, too. I was looking at a program on Steam. It's for sale for pixel animation for games and stuff. It's called Aspirite. I'm thinking of picking it up just to practice animation. Yeah, but back to that throne conversation. I don't know if I would put a throne wish list out there. Part of me says do it just to say, hey, you know, I'd like this. But then it's something, you know, if you buy me a roll of filament, I'd have to print stuff, you know, and I don't want to be obligated to do A, B, and C, right? Like I like doing my own whatever, right? What is that camera on the background there? She's got a lot of pictures of space in the background. She's done universes before. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of one of those, I don't know, right? Like, I would be all for if somebody said, okay, where's the sound coming from? I've got audio coming from something. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Dislocated knee. Where's the audio coming from? It's not those funny t-shirts. The fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. Alright, it's 12 o'clock. Let me see if that game came out. Because it might be pulling all-nighter. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Ah, did I reset that? Darn it. Safety third. That's a shirt for joy right there. Safety third. Another fine day ruined by responsibility. It's the 30th. Yeah, it's got to be the 30th of what, though? See, it's got to be like 10 o'clock in the morning or something. Downloads pause. One item queued. What is it? Coming soon this week. Oh, so it is the 30th, right? Yeah, okay. Did I see the last one you sent me? The one, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, I couldn't wear that on stream. That's like an instant ban, I think. I like the one, drum and bass. Have you seen that one? This one? This one I've seen on YouTube videos. Oh my god, I totally rocked this one. This one's great. This one right here is great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's good. Oh my god, how about this one? Welcome back, Miss Joyful Designs. How are you? We were waiting for you. Dude. Well, you get some. Oh no, it's fine. You get working. It's all good. I'm the least important thing of your day. I'm the bad influence that your parents tell you to stay away from. Oh, you like that? Yeah, I'm just kind of playing around with just throwing some colors on a kind of thing, and then maybe I'll save it and send it out and people can color it or do whatever. I like playing with things sometimes. Yeah. But I've got ideas, right? And it's just the hard part is to do them right. And then I got to plan my world tour. I should just get an old shaggy rugged van. Travel the world. Oh, that's good. Maybe. No, I'm sorry. Those were with shag carpets that were in the vans that they used to put back in the 70s, 80s, I think. And I don't know if you guys probably had those. They're like pretty creepy. Like you could put a bed in them suckers. Okay. Well, you better go and get it measured up. Yeah, those were the ones, though, that were kind of creepy, though, I think, right? Those were the ones that you had to watch your kids around. Because there were no windows and whatever. All right, Joy. Well, you have a good day. Enjoy the vans, or the measuring the stuff. Yeah, I saw that one. This one is cool. Oh, where did that one go? I'm not old, I'm a classic. Yeah, it's true. This one would probably work in some places too. Yeah, Pink Floyd type genre, yeah. Grabbed him by the... Oh man, this one's funny. I could probably picture hundreds of people that need this shirt. Is that the right one? Yeah. Peace, love, and critical thinking. Oh, here's the perfect British one, man. This is like the perfect British jest. Right here. Oh man, it even sounds British. That's a good one too. People who tolerate me on a daily basis are the real heroes. Oh crap, this one's hilarious. Yeah, this one? This one's good. That's good. It'd be like my new saying right there of the year. That one's good. Yeah, you just sent me the same one, right? Or you sent it twice, bro. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Or till I wake up. Oh my god. Oh, I like that one. Oh, well, here we go. What's wrong with this one? Is this like a single man shirt or what here? Yeah, the abortion one. Yeah. What about that one? Oh man, it kicked me all the way back. Damn, 26 pages in. Oh my god. Gen X, raised on mixtapes, hose water, and neglect. How true is that? Oh, now I'm getting into some good ones. I don't understand that shirt. Wow, there's a shirt here that yeah. There's a shirt here I don't understand the meaning of it. I'm going to send it to you because I don't, if there's a reference to something, I don't know what it is. Yeah, the mom's have. I don't understand this one. I don't know. I don't know what the reference is. I don't know what the world reference is for that one. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I can see it. Like I don't get that mashed potato reference. Did you see that mashed potato one I sent you? That one's good. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense at all, man. It's got to be something that... Holy crap! Oh my god, that was not... Oh god, that was... This is good. This one right here is good. Wait till you get the image. The Chinese scripting. Oh my god. It took me a while to look at it. Like, what? I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, man. Oh my god, that's funny. The Chinese scripting is so funny. Oh man. Test and prod. Oh, that's wrong. I tested production. Ooh, that's pretty good. But that's going to only go to a unique crowd, I think. This one. D minor G. DGAF? DGAF. Oh, that's a good way to do it too. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. But I don't know if many people get that. It's funny. All right, man. I probably should go. But I was up sitting here going through all these shirts. Who wants a mustache ride? Love that shirt. Soy boy. That's a good one. Oh, I actually have a funny shirt. A baseball shirt. Now that I think about it, hold on a minute. Oh man, that print is small. Yeah. I will wear it tomorrow on stream, actually. I'll be playing a game and we'll throw a retro looking shirt in there. I do have a baseball shirt. Now this shirt I like. Oh, this one's for you. This one is totally up your alley. This one I like. I will have to find that shirt. Yeah, there's a couple that I would rock and be okay with. There's some that know. The coding wizard one. What about the one above it? This one's actually cute. This one anybody could. I don't know if take this as a joke or play. This one's actually kind of cute. You could go anywhere with that shirt. Maybe not you, but. Yeah, that's true too. Tale of Two Idiots. Ow, my arm is doing some weird twitching. Twitching! Sold by Midnight Coffee. Ow. I don't understand this wet leg. Hope. I gotta look that up too. Oh crap, that's actually good. But it probably gets you stopped at the border and searched. Yeah. I'm learning. Now, some of these are really good and some of these are really bad. Stop celebrating ignorance. Yeah, I would rock this Free Hugs Just Ask shirt. Oh crap, that's good. This is the one I should. This is the one I should wear on our first joint stream. Freaking the sheets. Surely not everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah. Oh, this one is wrong. And this one, oh my God, I would totally buy this as a gag gift for somebody. How many times has somebody heard that BS line? Seriously. I mean, dude, that is like the perfect shirt, and everybody should just wear that in the house one day, and then be like, because it's an automatic slap in their face, but at the same time, it's funny because it's the truth. You know what I mean? I love the cat being electrocuted. It says it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. Okay, this must be a British thing because okay, this one has got to be a total British thing. Like I don't necessarily get it, but I do get it. So you tell me. This has got to be total British humor right there. Yeah, I can't believe we're a quarter century in. Now, this would be funny. This should be for my co-host. Because this one could play out different ways right here. Just in the name. Yeah, that's a good one. I'd wear that one. Like, you could totally... So it's an advertisement? Is that what it is? I don't know the company, I guess, so... Oh, now yeah, I know a lot of people who should be wearing this one on stream. Yeah, I know people who should be wearing that shirt. You need that one for your mom? Which one was it? The knitting one? That's funny. Yeah, there's some really good. Oh God, that's great. This one is good. Oh shit. All right, man. I better call it a day. I got to get some sleep. 'Cause I got to get up and get ready for this game tomorrow. Don't close that window because I'm gonna get back to that video. Got to watch that other video. Since it's just me and you, I'm not raiding out. Yeah, that's so wrong, but it's funny. All right, man. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. You have a good. Is my game out? You have a good night or a good day. Get some sleep. Get something good to eat. All that fun jazz. Don't pester the wife. Because I hear baseball bats are in fashion. No. Yeah, that's unbelievable. That lady's painting. Holy crap. But anyway, I'm going to get going. All right, man. Wow. Something in my hair. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Sleep well. All right. She wanted a rock star, but all she got was a... I can't remember how that song goes. But okay. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you again tomorrow.